Wow. Wally here. Right. Let me get organized. I am late. I am late. I am late. I need to turn this thing that makes my head look really shiny. I need to turn that shine down. Change the light. Too bright. Too crazy. That's very real, isn't it? Very real. Let's go back to my nice warm. Let's say warm. Warm is a good word. I really feel like I'm low down. You can tell, guys, that, well, Tom, how's it going? You can tell, Tom, just by looking at the background of my live stream, you can tell what the weather is like where I am. It has been a crap week of weather. So yes, put that away. Put that away. Picture's frozen. Probably just me that's frozen. I'm hoping that the internet's going to be okay this evening, guys. It is quite stormy out, so we don't really have an issue with bad weather and internet here. But look, we could lose the electricity, but I don't think that'll happen. I hope it won't happen. I hope it doesn't get to that stage, because Red Branch is completely up with its parachute and its tents and everything, and I took nothing down. So if there's a big, huge storm blows in overnight, the place is going to get trashed. The place is trashed anyway, but it's going to get even more trasheder. Trasheder. That's a good word. So, guys, you're very welcome. You're very welcome, all one of you. It's just me and you, Tom. Any crack? Yeah. So what has been going on in Woolys world this week? Today's Friday. Yes. It has been a week of technical issues. It has just been one of those weeks where anything that has a motherboard or any sort of processor in it decided to crap its pants and not work. That's what's been going on. It started off on Monday. No, it started off last week with, I went to edit 3 videos that I made, and all 3 videos, the audio was just shocking. It was like crackle, 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 crackle. So I thought there was something wrong with my camera, and I ended up having to replace my microphone on my camera. So I had to record a couple of videos without using an external microphone. Yeah, same, Tom. You know, it's just a bit nuts. And I ended up buying a new microphone, and it seems to have resolved the problem. But the old microphone I had, it just worked. You just turned on the camera and the microphone worked. The new microphone, it has a separate button and you have to turn it on. So guess how many videos Wooly recorded this week and forgot to turn on the new microphone? 1. Just 1. So what has been happening? Today was 1 week since I started my dipping. It sort of has gone very fast. It has been like, let me just get this up there. For any of you guys who are thinking of maybe buying me a coffee or doing anything like that, you know what I mean. I want you to do this instead. Give me 1 second. I've lost it. There we go. No, I can't find it. No, I cannot find anything. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I get what you now. £280 raised out of a target of £2,000, guys, and there's 25 days left. So if you are going to donate, guys, it is much appreciated. Let me find the, you know what, I can't find, this is the problem with it. It's really hard to find the bloody link where you actually click to donate. You can go in and you can look at all the other stuff, but close, I don't want that. No. Oh man. Okay, I got it. Genie Mac. That took a long time. Donut, how's it going, Danger Mouse? Why is nothing working today? Why is nothing working? Control Alt Delete. I'll do that again. Bear with me, guys. You want to buy a nice bobble hat? There you go. Southern Area Hospice bobble hat. And if you want to actually donate, I sort of need to push it a wee bit more. I haven't been pushing it that much. It's sort of a little bit of a weird one, because for the last 4 days maybe I've been getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I've been going out and dipping. And when you're dipping in the dark, it does not make for good YouTube videos. It doesn't, you know, the quality's crap. I have one of those solar sensor lights out the back, and it's just a load of, it's no good. It's really bad. I'm actually thinking that I'm going to contact the person I bought it off and throw it at them. It's absolute crap. What is the internet bad tonight, guys? I don't know. See, this lag is a pain in the arse as well. Everything's a pain in the arse this week. So what happened? Yes. So then my computer, yeah, it's stormy-ish here. Danger Mouse. It is not. It's not super duper stormy, but they're all telling us the world is going to end and everything else. You know, the usual crap that you hear. Oh, the world is going to end. It's the storm of the century. It's a snow bomb. It's all this crap. And we got no snow. Not a single flake of snow did we get. Now, like England and Scotland was hammered. We got nothing. Nothing. Rivers flooded again. Probably will be after tonight. Cancelling more work again. You know, it's just a little bit stupid. Well, you see, this is the thing, Tom. I have 2 different types of solar lights. I have those little sort of square, boxy, hexagonal ones that sit on the wall and the solar panels on top, and they're sort of, you know, the ones I mean, and they're working great. But I have like a flat one that comes out like that, and they're all sensor lights, and it is not working at all. Man, snow's great. Snow's great. You know, it usually only lasts for a day here, max a day. So even a couple of hours. For the last couple of years, any snow that we have had has only lasted for a couple of hours, which is enough, because we get a couple of hours of snow, I'd be like, oh yeah, okay, girls, no, school's cancelled today, let's go. And out we go. Every year we get at least 1 snow day, and guys, it is usually in February or March. It's not very much that it's not very often that it is. What happens if I click that? Nothing. Snow's great. It's great. It's brilliant. I love it. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun. You get to like go crazy and just have so much fun for like an hour, and then it's to go and you go inside and drink hot chocolate and coffee. That's it. It's done. Away it goes. Everybody all right then? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. So then what happened was, no, Evie.
Yes.
No, Evie. You can come up and say hello, but then you have to go back downstairs, okay? You're not even going to say hello. You're not even saying hello. Yeah, so it's all Christmas here. It's all Christmas. It's all Christmas decorations and elves in the shelves and stuff like that, and all that different stuff. Isn't that right, Evie?
Yeah.
So it's all very exciting. Christmas is good fun.
Dad,
What?
tell them about your hair.
Oh, okay. I'll tell them. You go on then.
No,
Why are you going to stay?
because I want to hear you say it to
How
them.
much? So look,
Yeah.
elves in the shelves, guys. Love them or hate them. The little blighters turned up at our house on the 1st of December.
Yeah.
And you know what they did last night? They snuck into my bedroom and they shaved big bald patches out of my head, and I had to shave my head yesterday morning.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was it. So that was a fun morning. So I woke up the other morning and my head was freezing. Put my hat on when I did my dip as per usual, and then what I realized was that I had a big patch shaved out the top of my head and the back of my head. You know, and so yeah, very exciting times. I think there's some pictures on Woolys World on Facebook, probably on Facebook. Yes, there is a Woolys World on Facebook that I don't use very often. It is something that I use. It is something that I use rarely. It's more likely what happens is that I post something on Instagram and it goes direct to the Woolys World Facebook page. So then what happened the other day is that my my editing software just keeps crashing on me, just keeps crashing and crashing and crashing all the time. I think what I've come to the realization is that it could be a Windows 11 issue. It could be that Windows 11 is sucking too much power out of my computer, and that it is causing my other hard use programs to crash. This is what I'm thinking. So I'm either going to update RAM, or I'm going to see if it's possible to update my my processor and my RAM. I don't know. Is there any whiz kids out there who can maybe tell me a wee bit more about that? Is that something I can do? I know I can definitely upgrade the RAM, but there's 8 gigs of RAM, and when I think back of it, I think this is all tied into Windows 11. Stupid Windows 11. So Microsoft actually had to take remote access of my computer the other day, and they had to reset my computer, which is not the first time they've had to do that. So, and I have been flat out deleting apps and trying to get some memory back and doing all those different things and defragmenting and doing all that good stuff. Yes, I have. I have been running Task Manager, but I haven't really been watching it. I would need to be running I would need to turn on my editing software and then turn on Taskmaster, wouldn't I? Taskmaster. That's hard enough to say. Like, is there an easy way around it? Is there an easy fix? The computer, yeah. Like, the computer was not cheap. I think it was about 800 quid. But it only has an i5 processor, right? And it has 8 gigs of RAM. Well, it has about 1 terabyte of memory, but I don't know if it's HDD or SSD. I can't remember which. Computers aren't really my thing, to tell you the truth. I can just about type. Working for the ambulance service, answering 999 calls fairly improves your typing speed. Not so much on your consistency, but definitely your speed. But And that's been about the height of it, guys. I've got 2 big nice mountain walks done this week, strangely enough. Probably because it was lashing rain and I couldn't really do anything else. So, was I cutting trees? Yeah, I was cutting trees. I was cutting trees on Monday. It's not SSD then. It's not SSD. It definitely needs defragging. I actually feel like fragging it would be more fun. That was me fragging it. But apparently we're not allowed them anymore. Progress, eh? Not allowed grenades. But sure, what can you do? So I was running saws, I was cutting trees. I took another couple of the big trees down in Red Branch. Guys, a lot of this is not going to make sense because none of those videos have come out yet. Was that twice this week? I don't remember. You know, Jesus, it all sort of rolls into one. It all sort of rolls into one. You forget. Right, how big was the top? You get any firewood out of it? Gotta love the lag, boy. Gotta love the lag. Oh, be jeepers. Oh, sorry. Something happened. So, yeah, I had a couple of big trees to take down, and both of them went wrong-ish. Big as in, I'm going to say they were 12 to 14 inches. They could have been smaller. You know what we're like with our size. Okay. But they were two of the biggest trees in Red Branch. 2 of the biggest black pine trees in Red Branch. There is Scots pine there that is much bigger. But 2 of the biggest trees. So both got hung up. I was hoping, I think that maybe I made a mistake on the first one, definitely. Not a catastrophic mistake, but I think that I didn't cut my hinge on the far side. I didn't cut it through enough, and it caused it to go a little bit off to the side. Instead of going this way, it went a wee bit this way, and it got hung up. Now, this is the thing. These are the biggest trees in Red Branch, so there is a possibility that these bad boys were going to get hung up anyway. Pappy, how's it going? Right, Pat, thanks. So I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, so look, I cut through the hinge, and what I think is that I was on this side. So when I put in my cut on this side of the tree, I think that I didn't give it enough on this side. So what happens is that when it fell, it went a little bit this way instead of going this way. So instead of going this way, it went a little bit that way, and it got hung up. The second one I did, Moby's got a beard now. Have you not seen the pictures of Moby with a beard? The second one I did was definitely a couple of days later. And what happened is that I definitely got my hinge right, but this thing was so big it got hung up anyway. So, and it was a big tree, so it came down fast enough, but it just got completely hung up. And I was thinking to myself, you know, I have people, yes, on one side. Aaron, at this moment in time, camp is on. Tomorrow morning, that might change. Okay, so if your mum, if there's any reason that you're not coming, you need to let me know as early as possible. Okay, because I have some people have dropped out, but the weather could be really bad. Yeah, I've seen people do it deliberately as well, Tom, but yes, I didn't. So in the end, both of them got hung up. Pat, are you surprised? Both of them got hung up, and they were big, so it wasn't just as simple as it is before. But it all was fine. Everything worked out in the end. But a lot of work. My God, it's like the trees are possibly twice the diameter of the trees I normally cut, and basically it is twice the work. Definitely twice the work. No, Peppy, no. Was hung up on a chestnut. Yeah. Sometimes there's no way around it. It's like, you know, that's what I think. Trees are going to get hung up, you know, so this is, and people come on and into the comments, and some of the comments are funny, like, and you know, be like, oh no, that wouldn't have got hung up if you weren't feathering the throttle. That wouldn't hang up. If you had to just cut that straight through and let that fall instead of going slow, you know, that would have bust through the canopy. And I'm like going, no, it wouldn't. I have cut down trees down at Red Branch, and when they start to move, they just stop. They go like this. Do you know what I mean? Well, our Christmas tree's up already. We don't fail Christmas trees. Hello. Hello. Who am I talking to up here? Who am I talking to? Bruno. Do you know, I could sit up here for hours. I actually was up here for the whole day the other day trying to get my computer resolved. And Bruno comes up and lies in underneath the desk here. I must put something in for him to lie on. He comes in and lies in underneath the desk, not a bother. And he'll sit beside my feet, not a bother, especially if I have food, right? What happens? Oh, as soon as I start talking to the TV, he wants up on me, or up talking to the computer, he wants up on my knee. See what I mean? He never ever wants up on my knee when I'm working up here. Isn't that right? Oh, Bruno, me nuts. Me nuts. Are you coming up? Come on, then. Come on up for come on. Come on. There you go. Up. Up. Oh. No, easy. 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 You're just a big baby. Like, why do you want to get back down straight away? No, no more. You hurt me there. You hurt my nuts. You're such a big baby. What Christmas trees? What Christmas trees? He still is just a little baby. He just feels, he just thinks he is a little puppy. That even though he never was a little puppy for us, he never was. I think he could have been 6 months old by the time we got him. So he was fairly big. He obviously wasn't as heavy as he is now. Guys, we got an advert coming for people now in about 50 seconds. About 50 seconds, he says. But yeah, so I was running the 365. I haven't been running any other saws. And that was about... What pictures on Instagram? Peppy, remind me. What Christmas trees? There's the pictures that I put up today. The pictures I put up today, that was me going for a walk up the mountain. They weren't Christmas trees, but actually they could be if I went up there with a chainsaw. You are right. I could possibly take a lot of those. Well, I would need a trailer or a truck or something along those lines. Guys, I'd wait. Let me know if you don't have an advert. We'll see how many people don't have adverts. So tell me this, is the time, is the fact that I've been jumping about with the time, is it a little bit of a pain in the arse, is it? There's not a lot of consistency with the live streams at the minute. I've missed a lot. I've done a lot. I've done a lot of bouncing about with time and stuff. Let me know if that is a bit of an issue. And if you want me to make it a wee bit more... What am I looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? I did. Sometimes I forget. I actually used to go live at like 7:30 and tell everybody I was going live at 9 o'clock. I don't know what time that is, Pat. What time is that here? Consistent, Tom. I need a bit of consistency. We used to be banging out these live feeds every Friday night without fail. We'd have 20 people on. And I feel that it's maybe my inconsistency is bringing the numbers down because people aren't that's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not doing it at 2 in the morning. Do you remember I did that late one for everybody and I was like this? It's too late. I need to go to bed. Yeah, I feel like the inconsistency is maybe affecting the live stream a little bit. And it is coming up to Christmas. So what date are we on now? We are on the 8th. Let me see now. The 8th. So the 15th. Is the 22nd a little bit too close to Christmas? Is it? That is a question for you. Okay. I will have to see how it works in my house. The 22nd would probably be the last one for Christmas. Oh Jesus, you know what? We could probably do a New Year's Eve one as well. It's not like they're happening every day. I have loads of stuff uploaded, guys. I'm nearly into January with my uploads at this minute. For somehow I have managed to get way ahead. For a long time after Christmas there, I was not doing well with this. So I'm going to see maybe. I don't know. I played about with a couple of different things over Christmases and stuff to see what works best. Not last year, the year before last, I actually put out a video every single day on both channels for Christmas week. So starting on Christmas Eve for 7 days, I put out 14 videos. Did it make a big difference to my channel? No. Last year, what I did was I put out a short every single day for the Christmas period on each channel just to see. So this year I might just leave everything as is. I might, if I get a whole load of Woolys World videos going, because I'm a little bit behind on the Red Branch videos. If I can get enough going, I might upload 3 videos on Christmas week instead of 2. Instead of 2 in a live, it'll be 3 in a live. So that'll be back to Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. I don't know. It's hard to know, but it's hard to know. People are busy, then people are not, you know. A lot of people just sitting around doing nothing at Christmas. Can't believe it's Christmas. It really feels like it's come really fast. No way. You need to go to Doubts and you need to have a word. Shea, how's it going? Shea, at this moment in time, camp is on, but that might change early in the morning depending on weather. We've got two weather warnings, but I don't think I don't think it's going to hit us first thing in the morning. I don't think it's going to be in until about 1 o'clock. So we might just be able to get a camp in. I know I canceled last week because I was away, which has me thinking. But I'm definitely not having an afternoon camp because the afternoon is going to be bad. So yes, that is my cunning plan, Shay. Whether it works or not, I don't know. So I have heard nothing peppy from any tractor companies. I reached out to LS Tractors there because I saw something come up on my news feed about them having the European branch opened, and I contacted them. And no, guys, there's not a lot of traction with this. Not a lot of traction with the tractors, believe it or not. So this is the problem. So I don't know what else I can do. I'm just not a big enough YouTuber for this. I don't have enough pull for these big brands. Even though I really feel like I could make it work, you know, I really feel like that I have a lot that I could do for these tractor companies, especially tractor companies like Joutes, like Coyote, like maybe these tractor companies that don't have people using their tractors in videos, right? Because I am not going to use their tractor in the recommended way, and that's the simple fact. So I am going to be able to, maybe they're afraid that I'll break their tractor because their tractors aren't good enough. Maybe that's something. So it would be a learning curve, and a learning curve that I would put on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be all, oh, look at this beautiful tractor. It's going to be driving it into bloody trees, and it's going to be knocking stuff over, and you know, it's using it to pull stuff and using it to drag stuff and all these different things that they're not really supposed to be used for. So I don't know. And here's the problem as well. Well, I have a lot of problems tonight, don't I? I'm talking very negative. When I get in contact with a company, and it's me contacting these companies, sometimes companies contact me, but that's generally a Red Branch bushcraft thing more than Woolys world. What happens is that I have to submit an email and a proposal somewhere, right? Now, that's where it all falls apart. That is where it all falls apart, because I'm not very good at this, right? I'm not, like, I'm okay at, let me see now. I am okay at doing at talking, right? I can talk and talk. I do not need that. This is what I need to do. One second. Everything is slow when you need it to go fast. Okay, so this is the generally the way it works, right? Is that I will, if I see something I like, right, and I think to myself that will work well on the channel, I will or I think to myself, oh, I would like that. I will contact somebody and I will say, okay, what do you think? Blah 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 blah. Generally, they will go, no, we do not want this. This is not something we're interested in. Oh Jesus, Peppy. A Massey Ferguson Colorado, hey? This is the thing. I can't buy anything. I literally cannot buy anything. So this is the way it works. So for example, I contacted Deutz Tractor, and they actually responded, and they said, we're going to pass this on to somebody, and somebody actually rang me, and they did not laugh at me, and it was very, I was like, really, you guys, you know, really? And man says, send me the information and I will pass it on. So I sent him the information, he passed it on. The person he passed it on, that they contacted me as well, and they said, send me your information and I will pass this on. Now, the second information was a proposal where I needed to talk to these guys about what could happen, blah blah blah. What, you know, like, so no, I can't do that. I cannot do that. I can't. That, look, I don't mind people setting donations, or buying me a coffee, or people doing a super chat or something like that on when I'm live, right? But I can't ask, right? I just can't. It's, right? No. Further down the line, there will probably be channel memberships and stuff like that, and that is probably something that's going to come in sooner rather than later on Red Branch Bushcraft. But you see, this is the thing, Pat. You can't do that here. There is so limited. The compact tractor market is so limited that there's nobody who hires out compact tractors. I've looked, right? Because I have a lot of work I could use. You know, I could use one for a lot of work, right? So I know you believe in me, Pappy, but I can't do it because I won't do it. I'm not going to ask people to give me money so I can buy a tractor. No. If people are giving money because they think that I am giving them value or something like that, yes, I understand that. Do you know what I mean? But I literally can't say, oh, fundraiser so Wooly can buy a tractor. You know, that's, you know, no. sorry, I can't do that. I can't do that. You know, people need their money for other stuff, not to buy me a tractor. If a company wants to give me a tractor, yes, a company can give me a tractor. That is completely fine. Companies have lots of tractors because they're tractor companies. So basically, the hurdle and block is that I contact these people and I send this proposal. Yes, exactly. So Tom, it is a win-win situation. So I am advertising their tractor. I am getting to use their tractor. They are getting free advertisement. I am getting free use of the machinery. Mama Taz, how's it going? Do you know what I mean? So to me, that makes sense. That is an equal exchange, right? But for synergy is a good word. Yes, synergy. Look at me synergizing and all. Synergizing me whole. Yeah, so when I have to send somebody a proposal, they should come and say, Wooly, will you do a Zoom call with us and we'll talk about this? Yes, no problem, because I can do this, what I'm doing right now. You know, charm the pants off them. You know, knickers hit the floor. There's 4 tractors, 1 for each day of the week. But I am no good at corporate BS. My God almighty. Like, I just can't, like, I can be artsy fartsy enough and stuff like that, but when it comes to like typing and stuff like that, I am so black and white. I would like a compact tractor because I think it will work well, and I like the color of yours. Send. You know what I mean? It's like there's nothing about synergy or any of that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Not even sure what synergy means. But look, something will happen. Do you know what I mean? And this is the way it goes. Swings and roundabouts. I was all pros last week, and and people are going to give me this, and somebody's going to do this on a lot on Red Branch, guys. Red Branch is very Red Branch Bushcraft is the outdoor market. People in the outdoor industry are definitely more tuned into the power of YouTube. Definitely. I know, Brent. They're definitely more tuned in. I have lots of companies contacting me all the time about stuff for Red Branch Bushcraft. Unfortunately, and that's probably because I do so many gear reviews, right? And I do so many gear reviews because companies want to send me so much gear. It's so much so that it's nearly turning into a bloody gear review channel. But I don't really mind. I like gear, and I am good at talking about gear because I know a lot about it. We are talking about clothing, by the way. If anybody's just tuned in, gear. We are not talking about anything illegal. So yeah, I actually have companies looking for me to come on board as a permanent thing where they will actually pay me a monthly retainer on Red Branch Bushcraft. So I reached out to a couple of different. The whole Deutz Fahr thing sort of kicked me up in the arse a wee bit. I suddenly have been seeing a lot more compact tractor stuff on my news feed as well. So when I turn on the computer, or I turn on Facebook, we're seeing a lot more compact tractor stuff. Probably because a couple of people I know, Adam from Hometown Acres has jumped company now. He's with LS Tractors. Who's that? You're joking me. It's 9:45. So yes. Yeah, all I need is more waterproof stuff. Pat. Bruno! Somebody's calling to the house. I hope it's not a raid. Bruno! I was actually out testing stuff. I was out testing gear today. It was supposed to be lashing rain, but then the lashing rain did not materialize. Probably, Tom. Probably. But I can't afford one. You know, compact tractor, you know, even if I got one of the lesser known brands, who I have contact. Good boy. Good boy. Well done. Yeah. You just away that bad man that came to the door to deliver something. What is he doing delivering stuff at 10 o'clock at night, quarter to 10? I like, you know, even one of those, even a second hand one with a front bucket is going to cost. It didn't materialize. It was supposed to lash all day. It lashed as I drove to where I was going for a walk. When I stopped the truck and I got out and went for my 2-hour walk, it hardly rained. When I got back into the truck and drove home, got out of the truck and it lashed. Where are you going? You're not in there. Come out. Come over here. So, Wallace, how's it going? You paid. Hello, Bruno. What is it? Do you want to come up? Bruno. Wallace, do you have Scottish heritage or is that just a YouTube name? Come here. Where do you think you're going? You got to stay here with me because you have to mind me just in case the bad lady comes in. You stay here. So even a second-hand one, right? And I was thinking there that I might have been able to swing something to get a second-hand one. Good man. My Celtic cousin, eh? But that's not going to happen. It just is for what I need it for. It is too much of an expenditure. That is just the bottom line. So even something for $2,000 would be too much to splash out of at this stage. So if I had 20,000 subscribers and was making 3 times as much money from YouTube, it would be a very different story. Do you know what I mean? So that's your Christmas job. Get Wooly to 20,000 subscribers by Christmas. you have 18 days, something like that. Dead easy. So that is where it stands with the compact tractor. Hurry up and wait, as is the case with Wooly's World. Hurry up and wait. But then these things have a happen of just exploding out of nowhere, you know. So Governor Peppy, can you make 20,000 different alter egos and all of them subscribe to Wooly's World and Red Branch Bushcraft and Wooly's Mad World? Oh, it can be tough work rabbiting on here like in Egypt, you know that. But that's it. There's nothing else I can do. It is in the lap of the gods at the minute, and so I just have to leave it at that and see what happens. If any of you guys know, I can't contact Jeremy Clarkson. I cannot. So what was I going to say? That's it. Look, if all I will do is that if I see another company come up that I haven't contacted, I will contact them and see what they say. Generally, these people do not get back to you. They just go, whoever gets the email, once they stop laughing, they delete it. So, but you see, the thing is that the companies in the States are much better at this stuff. They're more forward thinking than they are over here in Europe and especially in I don't know how well it would go. He has a bit of an issue with Irish people, so which is why he doesn't do Top Gear anymore. He's pretty funny actually, but yeah, he doesn't like Irish people behind the scenes. So yeah, that's all on that. That's all on that. But look, fingers crossed, guys. I still hope it really would make my life a lot easier. I would really be able to do a lot of this work myself that I am sitting here having to save up for and get loans for it. You know what I mean? So, and you know, I had the opportunity 3 years ago, Brian. I always think and go, oh, I should have just bought the bloody tractor. Should have just bought the tractor. Well, there's always other things to spend the money on. I don't know. He used to be on Top Gear. What's a Lamborghini R8? Is that a tractor? He now has Clarkson's farm. The thing is, what happened is that when he was in Top Gear and they were away off shooting something, he got really annoyed with the producer who was Irish, and he called him an effing Irish see you next Tuesday, and he refused to apologize, and that's why the BBC sacked him. So this was the thing. So I think it might be a wee bit under the radar for Jeremy Clarkson. Anyway, I'm sure he's not sitting by the phone waiting for Wooly to give him a ring and say, oh my God, Wooly, yeah, man, come on over, be on the farm with us. You are technically a farmer. No, I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. Somebody else. Somebody else. Yeah, anywho, guys, there's not a lot of crack going on here. It's sort of, oh, another advert. Another advert. Guys, there's going to be another advert. I'm really sorry. I don't control the adverts. YouTube controls them. So what can I do nothing about that. So what am I looking forward to next week? What am I looking forward to next week? Next week, I have about 50 jobs. I had about 50 jobs this week as well, and I didn't get to do, no, I got to do 2 of them. But I still got to clean it up. The trees that I was looking at, that I was cutting down. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does, Tom. Hang on. Is he behind you? Right, you have me confused now. Are we doing a panto skit? Yeah, so I had about 50 jobs to do this week, and I did 2 of them. So I have 50 jobs to do next week, and I have to learn how to be a world-famous heavy metal guitarist, and I have to learn, and I have just loads of things to do, and I have to get ready for Christmas, and that is just the way it goes, isn't it? Isn't it weird how life speeds up as you get older? I really can remember waiting 18 months for December to be over. So it was Christmas. Yes, Pat. Yeah. How much of it is an act? Do you know what I mean? So he is a TV personality after all. I did like Top Gear. I thought it was very funny, and it was the first place. Here's an interesting thing, an interesting fact that is probably not that interesting at all, and I'll leave you with this one, guys. Oh, okay. So I can control the adverts on YouTube, even on the live. I don't know if I can. Do you know that? I think I can choose where they're inserted, but I don't know I can pick how many there is. So on Top Gear, Jeremy Clarkson reckoned that the greatest pickup truck of all time was a Toyota Hilux, right? So what he did was they took a Toyota Hilux, and every week they battered it, they shot it with a tank, they dropped it off, they blew up, they put it on top of a building, and they blew up the building. Loads of crazy stuff like this, and it kept running. They put it in the ocean, they left it in the ocean for 24 hours or something, and they took it out and changed the spark plugs, and it started running again. They did loads of stuff like this, right? Well, he can be funny. Yes, he can. And what happened was that Toyota saw it, right? Because at the time, Top Gear was the biggest motoring magazine in the world, right? And Jeremy Clarkson said that the Toyota Hilux was invincible, and that is when Toyota released the Toyota Hilux Invincible because of Top Gear, and after them saying that it was invincible, and they upped the specs, and it went from being this bog standard thing, it went to being this quite a luxury yoke with leather heated seats and all the bells and whistles that you get on the high-end Toyotas. So yes, there you go. That is why we have the Hilux Invincible, because of Top Gear. There you go. Now you know. There's some useless information. My brain is full of it. Guys, I have loads of videos coming out. I am going to go live again next. I'm probably just going to continue going live the whole way through December, unless my family tell me that they are going to leave if I don't stop going live. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody, for joining me on this Friday night. Guys, stay frosty.